Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today, we'll be looking at Inzoi Life Desires and how that can affect you and your gameplay. Let's break it down. The first one we're going to take a look at is Abundant Life, which is basically seeks financial security and comfort. You are basically aiming for like a material wealth lifestyle. You aspire to have a very great, well-off lifestyle for you and your friends. You very much want to live a prosperous life as far as with everything from your means to your cars to excess. So basically, this one here is if you have a desire to have excess, if you have a strong desire to want to be very wealthy or some kind of that feeling in the game, this here is definitely one of the desires that you can pick, and everything has to align with your traits, values, ambitions, and skills. So this here will be something that you will be able to try to live your life on and try to be in the game. This here is one of the desires that you can go after and such things like that. Now, on to the next one, Tranquil Life, which is basically, as it sounds, you want to live a quiet, stress-free life, not too much conflict. You just want to enjoy your inner calm and happiness, and you also want to be around others who have that same vibe and that same type of good energy and not too chaotic. I think that's why you see the picture there with her being a planter or a gardener, excuse me. That can be very therapeutic for a lot of people that I've read and also I've seen. So yeah, I think it's really cool that Inzoi is giving you desires as far as things that you can pick and can actually live that through the game. I think this here adds another layer of replayability to try to see exactly how far you can go with this desired life trait or style. Next one, Loved Life. It's basically when you aspire to receive love and respect and you are looking for deep relationships. You are looking for true happiness through these strong bonds that can last a long time. You know, in Inzoi, they talk about how they'll be doing updates for up to 20 years. So these characters will be with you for a while until you want to make some new ones. So, you know, if this is the kind of thing you want to do, it definitely leans that way. So you can feel good about it and everything else. But I like how they are including that into the game here, as far as they're giving you desires, ambitions, everything you can want to make it feel as real as possible. Life of growth. This desire here is when you seek self-improvement and knowledge, basically learning, I guess maybe going back to school if you already finished. They are very determined to overcome any shortcomings their way. They don't look at obstacles. They kind of just see them as hurdles that they will get over in a very short period of time. So again, if this here is a desire that you find intriguing or that you want to do, you can live your life in these ways that go step in line with the desires that will be available from you to become a part of. Now, I'm curious, I don't know if Inzoi will have you just pick the desire, or based on how you live, that is the desire that you will get. Time will tell. Free Life seeks to live without constraints, values their own freedom, their own autonomy, They just really like having that free feeling of a lifestyle, not feeling like they are beholden to anyone or anything. I think plenty of people may feel like that. And, so this may align with you, and you may want to live your life in the game through these ideals. I think the main thing for Inzoi is it is constantly giving you options. It is truly digging deep into what we think a life sim should be. Truly. And I think with adding ambition and adding now desires, that's what you're doing, because as a real human, we definitely have both. Challenging life seeks new tasks and goals, which is kind of what their whole aim is. And then their aim to grow through continuous challenges. So this personality, this desire is very challenging, as far as you will always have the need to want to push yourself, and maybe that will be good, maybe it won't. But again, this here is another desire that if it does align with your thinking and views, you can definitely use it. You can definitely be a part of it. So I think here is very intriguing, because it's giving you all these options. It's also telling you basically how it can influence you. So again, it's bringing a lot to the table here that you really have to like and love. And I'm just looking forward to seeing more with these desires, because I kind of know what I might pick, but I am curious to see what others do. And I think these desires with the breakdown really makes it amazingly cool. Wise life seeks wisdom through experience and learning. This basically is like the problem solver desire gene, I guess you want to call it, because they have been through life. They aim to solve all type of life challenges. They want to be a guide for people and to help create better lives and futures. And they really enjoy sharing their knowledge or their opinions with people. They very much want to help. They want to be a part of the solution, not the problem. They're not really big into conflict. So all these key traits, if that sounds like you, maybe wise life would be a great desire to go after. Creative life. Now, this here is really cool, because with creative life, you are basically like an original thinker, and you are aiming to express your creativity in all different ways. It could be painting, it could be dancing, it could be entertainment, it could be a lot of things. This one could maybe give you the most replayability. Now that I'm starting to think about it, this here could be the one as far as everything that is going to offer at jump when the game is released. So I think overall, this one could be one of the better ones you pick throughout the day and through the evenings when you get a job in the game. I think this one here could really be a hit. On to the next here, life contribution. This here is basically a person who basically loves to like do volunteer work, loves to basically seek to help others. They want to share their happiness and also do things for the world in any way they can. This one here is really a special one. Again, you have to look for ones that will give you replayability. You have to look for ones that will make the game by itself more interesting, because once you have that, now you have a game that you can play, you can enjoy, and all the fun and great things that you want the game will give you. I think you have to be very careful if you're going to pick one of these, not calling it dull, but maybe not one with as many layers to it possibly, then you can only be mad at yourself for picking that one because you did not really think it through. And I think this one, or even creative life, as we saw before, would be great. Have the next one here, and that would be life of overcoming. This would be a desire that maybe if you were in some type of like policeman, or maybe you were something like a firefighter. It's basically you seeks to overcome difficulties. You basically aim to create better future despite your challenges. So this here is a very powerful trait that I think will serve you well. And I think not a trait, excuse me. These desires will align with your traits, will align with your ambitions. And again, I think based how you live in the game, and I think based on the things you do and choose to do in the game, will influence these desires. I probably am assuming you'll be able to pick them the same way with the others, or you may have to live your life in a certain way to get these desires recognized. That's something I will look more into. But this here is special. It adds another layer of replayability, which is so important in a life sim game. And we're finding out more, so by the time we get to the game in March, we're fully ready to go. The layers they have given us on this game, we cannot understate, overstate. It is just incredible. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.